This update is crazy. Like I said yesterday, a lot of leaks are going to be coming out today and tomorrow, and they definitely did come out. There are so many leaks. There are going to be like 20 new huges in this update, new worlds. It's going to be very crazy. But before we get started on this video, do you want a free huge? Just like the video, subscribe, and comment your Roblox username. Here's last video's winner. I'm going to send them a golden huge rock. But this update is going to have so many pets in it, and what's even crazier is they finally remembered to add the timer right here. So it looks like the exclusive jelly egg is going away. They just forgot to add the timer until like today. But the first thing I'm gonna mention is that Dog World is confirmed. Yesterday I did a video on the Dog World coming out, and as you can see in this picture, the Dog World actually is coming out. So it says Dog Rescue, and I don't know how that's gonna work. That's probably just gonna be the building that has a whole bunch of eggs in it. Maybe the Dog World isn't even gonna have eggs. Maybe you can earn dogs through quests or something, because usually there are just a whole bunch of eggs. But in this update, in Dog World, they're gonna have an entire building called Dog Rescue, which I find pretty interesting. It's definitely unique, because no other worlds really have like a building. Even if the building does have eggs in it, it's gonna be a little more interesting. I'm hoping that you can get dogs through like activities or quests or something fun like that. But that's kind of what it looks like to me. Anyways, you can see all the dogs out here. We got like 14 different dogs, which is enough for like 3 eggs. Because usually there's a common egg that has 6. And then 2 eggs that have 4 pets in them. At least it was kind of like that with Kawaii World. I mean, well, Kawaii World only had 2 different types of eggs. But after that, we have got the new Titanic. So I was right in my last leaks video about it being Titanic Axolotl and Titanic Sad Cat. But we've got a third Titanic, which I actually know for sure how we're going to be able to get it. It is going to be the new exclusive egg. So it says exclusive jelly egg 41 hours because it is getting replaced by the one that has the Titanic pink balloon cat. And actually, I'll show you guys the images right now. These are going to be the pets that you can get in it. It's going to be the balloon cat exclusive egg. So first, we got the purple balloon cat and the black balloon cat. There is already a huge pink balloon cat, which is like 5,000 Robux. There are so many copies of it sold. It was a limited item, just like the Titanic banana, but with a lot more copies and only a huge. So this is just the Titanic version, and here are some more balloon cats that are going to be in this egg. So actually, okay, there is the colorful balloon cat, which I'm assuming is going to be the rarer one, so like 0.7%. But then there is the huge beans balloon cat. I do not think this is actually going to be a thing. Even though it is a leak, it's probably not going to be an exclusive egg, because okay, if you think about it, there are 3 different types of pets in the exclusive egg than the Titanic, so 4 in total. Now with these 4 balloons and the Titanic, that would make 5, so one of them is not going to be in an exclusive egg, and I don't think they're going to add the beans one. Maybe there's going to be a secret way to get the beans one, or it's just going to be special or something, but I don't think it's going to be in the exclusive egg, unless if they change it or one of the other ones is not added. But it's most likely going to be like a secret thing, since only 4 pets can be in the exclusive egg, and we kind of have a 5th one. Then, the only dog I didn't show in the last video, it came out a bit later, was the gamer dog. Then as you know, the season 2 DLC stuff is coming out. We actually got all of the pets right here. So there's the tie-dye dog, the tie-dye griffin, the tie-dye bunny, and the tie-dye axolotl. Then some dogs were confirmed to be huges, so we're gonna have a huge firefighter Dalmatian and a huge basketball retriever. Then here's another picture of the huge beans cat, just because like one of the developers posted it. This one looks a bit better, but again, I don't really think it's gonna be in the exclusive egg. If you can get it, it's probably gonna be like a secret way or a secret pet somewhere. I'll probably do a video on it, but there aren't that many meme pets. The only meme pet they really added was, well, I mean, even the meme pets were designed to look good. The beans cat is kind of just like on a different level, so I don't really know how it's gonna work. But here we have pictures of a lot of huges that are coming out this update. Now the balloon ones, which I mean the balloon ones aren't here, so they're definitely gonna be new balloon huges though. 2 of them are gonna be huges, because in exclusive eggs 2 are huge. Here you can see we got the huge tie-dye bunny, the huge mosaic lamb, huge tie-dye axolotl, huge mosaic cat, huge bluebird, which bluebird I already did a video on how to get that. They're most likely in this update going to be adding on Twitter. If you verify, you get a pet, and it's going to be like 1% chance to get the huge bluebird, just like the big mascot. But then also huge stealth dragon, huge exquisite parrot, and huge exquisite cat. So the tie-dye and mosaic stuff, that is already 100% confirmed going to be the season 2 DLC stuff. So like if you buy a toy from PetSimX Pet's Online or a store, you're gonna get one of the gifts and then open it. You have a chance to get these. Then I already said what the bluebird is. The stealth dragon, exquisite parrot, and exquisite cat are most likely gonna all be part of the ancient world, because as you already know, there's a dog world, but that has its own huges. So most likely there's gonna be another world called the ancient world, and now we basically have it confirmed which huges are gonna be there. And if they're not in the ancient world, they're either gonna be in a different world or something new entirely, which we do not know yet. Then here are the golden versions of all of these huges. Then here are some huges that we did not even know about yet, and you know how, okay, these are gonna actually be pretty crazy, because you know a huge hatch cat was removed from the tech egg, and how they're slowly making it where free-to-play huges are like getting removed so they're rare and stuff. Well, it looks like they're adding free-to-play huges back in pretty much every area, and they're gonna be new huges, because okay, we have huge cyborg cat, huge cyborg dragon, huge pixel wolf, Empyrean Agony, ghost, pixel dragon, snow owl, and mimic tech chest. So let me just start telling you how you're gonna get all these. So first, fantasy world, definitely Haunted Island is going to have the ghost. Well, I mean, the eggs aren't on Haunted Island itself, they're at the fantasy shop, which you can see all these eggs, but that means there are literally gonna be huges in all of these eggs, or at least most of them. So the ghost is definitely gonna be in this egg. I'm not too sure about Empyrean Agony. The only thing I can think of is maybe, just maybe, the stealth pets. Well, I mean, there are already a lot of stealth pet leaks, so I don't think they're gonna add a whole new samurai egg. There are ancient eggs too, so I don't think that the exquisite pets and stealth pets are gonna be added to these eggs. It's probably gonna be its own world still, but like a lot of these eggs are gonna have huges added to them. And then of course the huge pixel dragon is gonna be in Pixel World. The huge doodle snow owl is gonna be in Doodle World. Tech World's gonna be one of the most interesting ones though, because the huge cyborg cat and cyborg dragon are gonna be there. And you remember how you could get the huge hack cat a really long time ago from opening the chest at the very end? Well, they're gonna add a new huge that you can get from that, the huge mimic tech chest. So you know how there's a present chest mimic and a normal chest mimic huge? Well, you're gonna be able to get the huge tech chest mimic from these, and I think that is gonna be pretty cool. So Tech World is gonna have 3 of these new huges, which is pretty much the most out of all the new areas. So there are gonna be so many new huges, so it's not gonna be super boring like before, where you just grind and grind the new area until you get the new huge. So these new huges aren't gonna become super common super fast, because they're in so many different areas. Everyone's gonna be grinding different things, but it's good because it's gonna allow new players to actually get huges if they're really lucky. So it's gonna just add more to the economy. I'd say it's gonna be pretty good for PetSMX. But I did the math, and that means we're gonna have 23 new huge pets this update. So normally in updates, they add maybe like 2-3 huge pets. This one's gonna have 23. And I'm gonna put them all on telanthricvalues.com, so make sure you use that for the most accurate PetSMX values. But the new strongest pets are gonna come out in Dog World, because new world, new strongest pets. They're probably gonna add a secret pet because they haven't added a new secret pet for a while, and it's gonna be a pretty big world, so it only makes sense. I don't know which one's gonna be a secret pet. I already did a video on leaks of Dog World and showed like all 13 that we had at the time. Now we have a 14th. So out of the 14 pets, so far it's confirmed 2 are huges. Probably either one's gonna be in hardcore, like with the Quiet World Bread Corgi, and one's gonna be in the normal world, or they're gonna be in 2 different eggs. Or like I said earlier, maybe the Dog World's gonna have a unique way of getting things, and they're just gonna be 2 things you can get that way. But the secret is gonna be one of the other ones. I'm for some reason feeling like it's gonna be the Umbrella Dog. That is just my guess though. And there are probably gonna be like 2 mythics, and the rest are just gonna not really be rare at all. But that's pretty much it. The only things I'm not too sure of are the huge Empyrean Agony and the huge Beans Balloon Cat. Those are the only 2 things that I don't know exactly where they're gonna be, and I don't have any idea at all. Well, actually, I have an idea. I think the huge Empyrean Agony, if you don't know what it looks like here, it's like basically the same color scheme as Heaven Island. So okay, if we go to Heaven Island, literally it's the exact same color scheme. So I'm pretty sure, since there are already some huges being added to all these eggs, it looks like every other egg they're adding huges to, because there's huge ghost is going to be in the haunted egg, so the Heaven egg is probably going to have the huge Empyrean Agony, and I think that'd look pretty good. It makes sense. Well, actually not the Heaven egg, I mean the Empyrean eggs. Okay, I mean, I don't know why I said the Heaven eggs. Look, it literally says Empyrean right here. So also literally all the pets look exactly like the Empyrean Agony's exact color scheme, so I'm pretty sure it is going to be in this one. And that just leaves the huge Beans Balloon Cat, which I'm still not not entirely sure how we'll get. Maybe there's gonna be a secret area where we can find it in the dog world. Like how there's a secret area in the farm, secret area in the cat world, or maybe it's gonna be like I don't really know. Maybe it's gonna be an ancient world. I don't know. They could do literally anything with it. It might not even be obtainable. But this update is gonna be really huge, so I'll do a video on how to get everything. Since there are so many dog things, I'm wondering what if they add like a dog hoverboard. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do that. They might though. I don't know. There's still gonna be a lot more leaks by tomorrow. So right now, all we really have leaked for sure is the dog world, 23 huges, DLC pets, exclusive egg pets. We don't really have leaks of what this update is gonna be, like how we'll grind in this update, except for the new world. Like, we don't know how you'll get stuff in that world, if they're adding anything cool to it. I'm hoping there are leaks of new machines or something, but that is pretty much everything I wanted to mention in this video. So yeah, this update is gonna be pretty crazy. A lot of new stuff is coming to the game. Since so many new huge pets are being added, maybe huge pet prices will finally go down, because stuff's been getting pretty crazy recently. Because golden huge rock, just like a month ago, was going for 14 billion diamonds, which was pretty easy to get, but now it's going for 45 billion diamonds. But if more huges are added into the game, especially in earlier areas that a lot of people are going to be able to grind for, maybe, just maybe, we'll see some huges going for like under 30 billion again. There have been no new leaks yet for anything in Lucky Block World, because again, most people probably voted to keep it permanently because they're free huges you can hash here. And you know how much Pets and X players like free huges. So I don't know if they're gonna update anything here. It might just stay the same this update, but since they're keeping it, I'd hope they'd at least add something new, like maybe a new upgrade, new egg, better Lucky Blocks, more cool things you can get from Lucky Blocks. Like literally anything added here would be pretty cool. But with how the leaks are looking so far, they're adding quite a bit to the game, and if this is a big update, if they actually do things right, it could get quite a bit of players again. I mean, right now, PetSMX is at 46k players. Yesterday it was at 44k, so it looks pretty stable around 40, the middle 40k-ish. But used to, no matter what, they'd have over 100,000 players, so it definitely has gone down. A lot of people aren't playing as much as they used to. I mean, there's just not really too much to do. Anyways, make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, like the video, join my Discord server, link in the description, do everything else linked in the description. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.